Hey tankers, Bonsai Duck here. Today we have a new player submission, Rip Van Skeos. I hope I said that right, Rip. He's in his STRV 103B. He is from the clan Teach, and he is on Cliff in Standard Battle in a Tier 10, Tier 9 game. Rip sent this in to me via in-game message and left me some notes. One was about he went to some different positions than you would normally see the STRV in. Took lots of blind shots and used some game mechanics in the game that I was probably told at one time, but was unaware of that did this. So what we're going to see here is different positions, use of blind shots, and use of game mechanics, and using his tank to the best of its abilities when he needed to. So take it away, Rip. Spawned over here on the north side, and he is headed up to the hill, it looks like. Normally you see the TDs all dive into this little area over here, or they come over here and do some sniping. On the other side you see generally your TDs are over there or up in this area here. Very rarely do we see him come to this middle ridge. Pulls up to this bush here where he could get some early shots, but gets spotted by the Centurion Action X. Gets a shot from him and bounces a shot from STRV 103B on the other side. Now we got a UDAS 516 moving around to his right. Nice thing about these STRVs is they go backwards just as well as they go forwards, so you can turn around and run away and still keep your armor facing the enemy. I've never tried to take my STRV up this hill this early in the game. I've seen STRVs up on this hill, but not this early of the game. And Rip does a fine job of getting up here. Of course, he gets spotted, which is, part of the plan. But he takes his time, which in turn should allow him to get up there without getting a lot of damage. But he pushes on ahead, takes a shot from the STRV that hits him, and a bounce shot from another STRV. So they were waiting for you there, Rip. But you make it up with minimal damage. There's a blind shot. Make it up there with minimal damage. Now you can use the stealth of this tank. He immediately moves over here by the lighthouse. And he's going right for where the enemy TDs tend to sit and hide. And it's right on the edge. It's just outside his view range, but it's still inside his draw circle. So he can, safely shoot there without worry about being seen. One thing about blind shots, as you can tell, that shot that he just took, it didn't blow up any dirt, which means that he is hitting something. You dump a lot of shells this way over here, Rip, and I'm not sure I would do the same thing. But, hey, this is your game. We're just here to watch. His team, excuse me, I've been suffering with some bronchitis, so I'm kind of trying to keep my throat clear so I don't end up having a coughing attack in the middle of this. We have a Carnivon moving around the east side down towards the south, and an E100 coming around the hill, along with a T49, T54 and a T10 back there, about the C line. And looks like our other TDs, the STRV and the E4, are all sitting there on the one line. At this point, it's a 2-0 game, but nothing is ever in hand. Another blind shot. This team might go into another. Did that tank go back there again? He sure did. He sure did. Alright, well, at this point, the E100 is pushed around. That now he could at least light up the Yag Tiger that's below Rip. But Rip is still dumping shells into whatever tank is in there. I'm assuming it's got to be an STRV. Maybe the 264 version 8. can't be any of those UDESs. He'd have definitely penetrated him by now and they'd be dead. Whatever he is hitting. So the Carnivon and the E100, they need to move up and give you some eyes. Now it looks like somebody's shooting back at you. Here's another shot in. Still another shot. Now you're launching some heat or HE. Down to 3 standard rounds. 20 gold. Yep, you can see the dust flying there. Starting to shoot back. Whoever it is that's down there, he's getting tired of being hit by you. Suppose you could bet there'd be some blind shots coming your way. There's one of them. Strv 103B. In there. Now he's into the premium rounds or gold rounds or special rounds, whatever you want to call them. Oh, STRV hits him again. 385 on that one. T10's down there. That E100 needs to take care of him, or that Carnivon really need to take care of him. Pulling back up. Back to the blind shots. Yeah, you take a lot more blind shots than I probably would have, Rip, honestly. There's a Yag Tiger over there. He just disappeared again. Des 516 and a T10 below you. WZ moving around over to the right of you. Yag Tigers down there. Your team is seems to be in control right now. There's an STRV running from you over there. Oh, there you go. Put him down to a one shot. Get spotted. Seem to be looking for that Yag Tiger. Need that Carnivon to move up a little bit. If he can get up on that hill, he might be able to spot him there. At this point, your team is taking total control of the map. Oh, there's the Yag Tiger. You have control in the center of the map, and you are pushing on the 1 line, pushing on the 8-9 line. So this TRB bounces a shot off you. Put a couple shots into that Yag Tiger. There's another bounce from that STRV. Not to give it away, but I have seen this replay before. When that STRV does show up, he shows up in a fairly... Oh, there's a tree went down. Yep, he's right there in the open. Yep, there's the shot. You finally... Now he was full health, so if you must have been sending a lot of bounces off of him. I wonder what his blocked was. But anyway, you managed to get him down. You have 7 shots left. Your team owns half the map, So at this point, you guys should have this game well in hand, bar any pure stupidity. There you go. Oh, nope. I don't think he's going to come back out for you. Oh, oh, he's going after the T10 and takes down the T10. And this is some nice driving here. How you managed to make it down here without any damage, I am not sure. But off-roading in the STRV 103B with Rip Van Skeos. Alright, so now he's going over here where the enemy TDs were at. Heading over in that general direction, which will give him some good shots towards the base. And obviously there's a version 8.26 object, 268 version 4. And you put a nice little piece of hurt on him. Another little piece of hurt. Armor not penetrated. Three shots left. There's some hit. Now, in the hits that we've managed to see you hit, I mean, you've got 4,156 in damage, you know, and 1950 in blocked. So I wonder how much in you know, invisible damage you got. Now, who knows? You may have hit that other STRB when he came off, you know, before he came down off the hill. So there he goes. He is now out of ammo, but the 268 doesn't know that, so he's going to come over here and call a little blind man's bluff. That's right. He's going to sit here, keep that 268 facing his direction, because he would much rather face the STRV than, I guess, the other 268 that's coming to his left. He's just trying to line you up. Your 268 version 4 is just barreling right across. Doesn't even see the E3. Doesn't really even care about the E3, apparently. Kills their 268. Now he's turning onto the E3, but the E3's got the reload on him. Yes, he does. Alright, so now swinging wide. That's it. You know, he's coming onto the base. Sitting on the base, forcing the E3 to make up his mind. What's he going to do? Is he going to come and get Rip, or is he going to face the others that are up on the hill? The STRV-3, the other STRV 103B, looks like he's coming down to give you a hand. Rip is telling everybody he's out of ammunition. Keeping that E3 honest. That E3's looking at you. He really doesn't want you behind him. There's TRV. Oh, no penetration on him. Oh my. You get a little ramming damage there. The other STRV can't get out of the way. Udez is here. You just keep ramming him, and what Rip was telling me is that as long as he backs up and keeps hitting him, it resets this guy's repair timer. I know I may have heard that at one point, but I do not recall it. That is a win. So Rip, you got a Master Second Class Bruiser. I'm unaware of what that medal is, and a Fighter medal. 46,310 in credits, 1,878 in experience, and 2 bonds. You also got the high caliber. Let's see. Is there any tanks that we... Let's see. Bunny. All right. Oh, you did get the bunny gunner, and you got him. You penetrated him 3 times. All right. So he must have been up on that hill. You penetrated this guy, and we know about that because you killed him. So the bunny hunter must have been the one that he must have been taking some of your damage from the blind shots. Team wise, 5,637 in damage. 1 kill gives you 939 in base experience. This is a tier 10, tier 9 game. You're not going to get a lot of base experience in this, although you get a lot of damage simply because you're not fighting tanks that are above your tier, right? You fired 50 shots, 32 of them hit. Only 13 of them got penetration. You got 3 splash damages, so you've got 5,079 at 300 meters out. You blocked 1,950, and you spotted 1,894. Assisted, I should say. Did it even show assisted damage? I think that's what counts as assisted damage. Pretty sure it should. I mean, you should get some assistant damage for tracking that E3, right? All right. Yeah, you paid for it in credits. You know, you're not a premium player, which is fine. I mean, you cost 1,894 damage with assistance. Okay, was that the same as the? I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. Yes, that's the same upon detecting. Okay. So you paid for it in credits, and you didn't get a huge amount of experience, but you did get a very large amount of damage. And you know, all in all, it was a good game. And you know, although I don't think anybody's going to sit there and put as many blind shots into that area as you did, outside of the the hits, maybe the testing it a couple times and seeing what they could do. You didn't have a lot of targets to shoot at in the first place from where you were at, but you did take the STRB to a different position that I have not seen in that early of a game. The blind shots, knowing that the other TDs are generally in that area, and I mean, why not? Why not take some blind shots in there and see what you can hit? Obviously, you were hitting something on some of those, and then using your tank as both a scout. And a battering ram, resetting that guy's repair timer, allowing your team to come down and take him out. Because had he turned around on you, you could have had the same fate as your other STRV. So all in all, Rip, I think it was a very good game. You got the high caliber, and it was fun to watch. And you did take your tank to different places. So that's Rip Van Stakos. Oh, I'm sorry, Rip. I'm just messing up your name here. So that's Rip Van Skeos from the Teach Clan in his STRV 103B on Cliff in a standard battle. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Please tell all your friends to come and check out the channel and keep those videos coming. We greatly appreciate the support. This is Bonsai Duck out.